folks. My name's Brenda Hamby, and I'm going to make you some biscuits today that I've been making since I was 13 years old, standing on a stool in front of an old Hoosier at my aunt's house. And I made them every morning. So if you can't get to making biscuits at 13 on up to 81 almost, then you just can't make them. So I don't measure anything. All I do is put it together, and everybody says, how do you measure? I don't measure it. I just bake it. And then I must say, when I get through with it, where I mix it in the bowl, my grandkids, when they were little, licked the dough in the bowl. And they still do it today, and they love it. So what I do is I rub my Crisco in my pan. I have buttermilk, white lily, self-rising flour, and Crisco. And we start with flour. I'm just going to put it in till I get happy. Gotta make Nanny happy. That's about 2 cups and a half of flour, I guess. And then just get me a big glob of this stuff. If I don't think it's enough, I'll get me a little bit more till I get happy. There we go. Now then, you don't want to make biscuits without buttermilk. And Mayfield's, of course, is the best, but you can use whatever you want. And I just pour it in, just what I think, and then I just start fixing it up with a fork. And I make a big mess. The kids love it because I make a big mess and they have to clean it up. So I just now keep adding the buttermilk till I get happy with what the biscuit dough is like, that I can turn it on the board. Now lots of times when I first started, I made it with my hands. But you know what? I learned to do this, and it's so much easier to just take a fork and mix it up. Actually, it's just a whole lot better, and that's how I found it to be. So if you'll just kind of do the mushy mush and get all that mixed in, you want to do that because you don't want to put too much and you don't want to put too little. It's got to be the right consistency, and it will get there. And one thing people do is they bread their dough too much when you lay it on the floured wax paper is what I use. People seem to knead their biscuit dough too long, and you know what that does? It takes all the air out. It just makes it. It's just not a good biscuit. They're good and fluffy, have a very good taste. Just make sure you get all the flour mixed in, and it's looking pretty good. And I'm using a bowl that's got cracks all around here. And say, why do you mix it in that bowl? Well, it's because my Aunt Effie and Mabel, cousin Mabel, gave it to me. And it's an old popcorn bowl. And it's just the perfect bowl for this. Okay, now I'm going to take my flour and I'll spread it all over the little wax paper here, make a big mess. It's easier than you think it is. It's just getting the touch. And then I put me out some here to knead it in. And as you can see, the consistency, it's not too runny, and it's good and moist. Just put it right on the wax paper. And my grandchildren are not here to lick the bowl. My granddog even licked the bowl when she was here. So, and then I sent it to Zachary when he was in the college, and I sent Piper Jane licking the bowl. He didn't like that too much. Okay, then I'm through with the bowl. Okay, now we're going to just put this over there so your fingers won't stick to it, and just kind of go under. And you don't do this a lot. Like I said, it just ruins the biscuits, makes them dry. And just pull it over a couple of times when you get it, and then put the flour on your hands so they won't stick. Here we go. See there? That's not too dry, and it's not too moist. And then this is really what people have trouble with is squeezing them out. I don't cut them out. And then, see about that much. And then just roll. You don't roll it too much. Again, it takes the softness out. They're not perfectly round, but they're almost. Almost as good. Anyway, my biscuits, everybody loves at Christmas. Say, what you want me to cook? Well, we want biscuits and gravy, of course, and fried chicken. So that's what I fixed, plus a whole lot more. And my brother and his family comes, and my nephew, Luke, and Amanda lives next door to me with Bella. And they come up for Christmas, and we just have a good old time, family get together. That's my favorite time of the year because it is family time, and they give me their time. Last year I turned 80, and they gave me a very wonderful surprise birthday party. My grandkids did, and everybody was there. It was just so wonderful. So now I'm going to turn 81 here in a few days, and I don't feel no different than I did last year. But you just get your biscuit dough, put it up there, just make sure your hands are good. And don't mash down on them when you're turning them. Just be gentle with them, okay? Everybody likes to have gentleness, and the biscuits do too, okay? So that's what I'm doing, some gentle biscuit dough in here. So that if there's any left over, and I always thought, well, my grandkids likes little bitty biscuits. So okay, I'll make them a little bitty biscuit. And my little Bella loved little bitty biscuits. So this way you please everybody, even please Nanny. So there you have that. Then if I've made biscuits bacon or sausage, I just put a little grease on top of them because you don't want a dry head biscuit. Have you ever heard dry head biscuit? Well, I made that up, so it's a dry head biscuit. Okay. Then what I do is, you see, them's not perfect biscuits. Never have been, never will be, but they're going to be good biscuits. So what I do is, I put me some butter in a cup, put it in here and melt it when I don't have grease. Then I take me a brush or a spoon, whatever you can get your hands on, and brush the butter on it. Okay, we'll just spoon it because it's right close here. I tell you, making biscuits is not hard. It's just how you do it, how much you do it. Don't put too much milk in it. Don't knead them too much. And when you squeeze them in your hand and roll them in your hand, don't roll them and roll them and roll them and roll them. You're going to get everything out that makes it really rise. Okay? Now we're going to do you do want to put something on top of it because they're dry. I mean, just that flour stands out. I don't like that. Just go over them and get that flour off the top of them. I'm sure everybody knows that. I've showed people how to do it, but they don't remember it or something, but maybe this tape will help somebody make a biscuit like mine. Since I'm going to be 81 years old, I would like for somebody. Now, Amanda did it the other day and sent me 2 biscuits up here, my nephew's wife, and they were like mine. I have to tell you, they were like mine. Ate both of them. Okay, there you go. And I put them in about a 350, 360 oven on the bottom shelf first. You don't want your biscuits to cook too long. It cooks all the moisture out of them. They wind up being very dry. So I put them in the bottom oven, in the bottom rack, and I don't time anything. I just check it and see. I'll take a fork or something, lift it up. If it's browned up, put it on the top, turn the roll on, get it brown on bottom and top, and they're just right. if you just don't overcook them. That's another important factor. Don't overcook them. When they get as brown as you want them to, some like them light, some like them dark, but just don't leave them in there forever. Just take them out so they'll be good. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.